trying to solve a mystery, you know? If you see a detective in a movie that has their shit together, they got a slick back bun and they're wearing a power suit, I'll tell you, their files are in a cabinet. You know what I mean? Like it's very symbolic. Anyway, moving on. I think the anxiety, the overthinking, the perfectionism, and the control freak is all kind of one and the same. It's all very connected. But I'm also somebody who struggles with imposter syndrome. Like I really struggle to feel like I've earned what I have in my life, you know? And I've felt this way since I was a kid. Like I feel like even in school, I would get good grades because I worked really hard, but I still felt dumb. I was like, I feel like I'm too dumb to have the grades that I have. I feel like I don't deserve to have an A. I feel like I somehow tricked everyone into thinking that well, it's not even tricked everyone into thinking. If I would feel like, I somehow tricked my way into getting a good grade on the test and I don't actually deserve the good grade on the test. I've somehow cheated without even cheating. I've never cheated on a test in my life. I've always studied and worked hard and done what I needed to do to make it happen. And still, even then, I somehow always feel like I cheated. And I feel like that as an adult in my career. I'm like, I constantly feel like an imposter, that I don't deserve what I have, that I haven't worked hard enough, that, you know, and again, that adds to this sort of side of myself where I can't rest because it's like, I don't deserve what I have. So I can't take a day off because I haven't earned it. Even if I have, I've convinced myself that I haven't earned it. And last but not least, this is less of a personal personality trait, but this is just kind of the state of our current culture. I, as with many of you, am a victim of hustle culture, okay? I wouldn't say that we're at a point societally where hustle culture is peaking anymore. Like I feel like it peaked a few years ago, but it's still definitely prevalent. Hustle culture, according to the internet, plagues people with the mindset that constant work, productivity, and self-optimization are the ultimate measures of worth. And despite my belief that hustle culture is toxic, I find myself captured by it anyway. It's so ingrained in our culture, it seems, that it's very hard to keep perspective and to remember that it's toxic. And I think too, hustle culture peaked a few years ago in a pivotal moment in my life, you know what I mean? Where I was young and trying to figure out my work ethic and how to have a work ethic. And while I was on that journey, all of the media that I consumed on the internet, the undertone of it all was coming from hustle culture, you know? And I know that it's toxic. I know that it's not conducive. Like believing in hustle culture, listen, it's tough because like being productive and having discipline and all of these things are good. But I think the problem with hustle culture is that it's too extreme.